Hey guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another Summoners War improvement video. We are back on Goblin Slayer's account and we'll be working on his arena offenses because he was extremely happy with the siege defenses, offenses, and the arena defense that you see right now that he got from the past improvement. So he came back wanting more. When I said he was happy, it's from the defense rate. He said that he got G1, but you can see that he is a little lacking in his offense, only a 78% win rate. But I do think a lot of that is due to his box. And then you can see the defense rate, 50%, which is so much higher than what he was getting before. Like you see that in F3, he was getting 24%, C1, 30%, okay, there's C2, 39%, but does that compete with the 50% defense rate that you see right now? No. Hey guys, before we start the video, if you guys are interested in getting advice and help from me and other Summoners War players, feel free to join my Discord, where the link is in the descriptions below. Also, if you enjoy my content and want to support me, become a Patreon, where the link for it is also in the descriptions. If you're interested in the builds on this improvement, please watch the previous improvement. It'll be up probably last week of this video. Now he wanted more improvements, and that's for AO. So I recommended 4. He is lacking in some offensive units. He said he had a hard time against the Kai, which is Jin Kazima, Fire Jin Kazima, the Water Gandalf, and also Light Gandalf. Now to deal with those defenses or those units, you need certain units. I do think it's easier to deal with Water Gandalf if you have Trix or Layla. I also think it's easier to deal with Light Gandalf if you have Pengbaek. And then finally, it's easier to deal with Jin Kazima if you have a dot team, because it's really hard to go with the first turn team that does not have will, and then you go into Jin Kazima because it could stun you, it could slow you, it could do a lot of nasty things. I do think it's a lot safer if you have an Adriana in your offense, but if you don't, then I do think it's fairly easy to say that a dot team will be safer to use. So knowing that, I think these 4 were the best options that he had. And the changes are already made, so I'll show it to you right now. I do want him to use this more because it is usable a lot in the current meta. The one downside is obviously if they have a Vero or Juno, you can't bring this in, so you have to skip those or use a different offense. But if not, this will be the best bet. I did make Vero the quickest on Vionem 100 res because this is going to be the unit that's going to cleanse any of the debuffs that the team gets. And the tankier he is, the better. Then we have a Nora that's on Vile Will. Now why Vile over the Despair is because I wanted to bring up skill 2 and skill 4 as much as possible because it's our solo stripper. And then in the dot team, I think having a strip is extremely important. And then we have the Nobora that's not fully skilled up. I hope he gets it. We used whatever he had to get these skill ups. Unfortunately, we did not get skill 3. So skill 2 and 3 are relatively long, unfortunately. Hope he gets those skill ups. Vile Will, max accuracy, and then finally a Sath just to stay there for the passive on 100 res. We also made a Tiana team with the Zeros. He was running these down here with Samath, and I didn't like that. I don't like Tiana in a fast team or a team where it tries to compete to outspeed because her base speed is horrible. This is the fastest Tiana that we can make on Swift Broken, plus 211. Then we have the Galleon on Vile Will. Then we have the Zeros on Rage Broken. And then finally a Vile Broken Kaki. I went Vile because I do think, if he procs, he could definitely turn around the match. We have a second turn team that I like to use. Now, I am going to tell you right now, there are less use of this offense, but if they don't have any of the annoying units, with a Triton, I still think it's extremely usable. It's just that the new units that come out these days and the meta units in defense have strips. It's a little harder to use this reliably. In the past, Triton was your main stripper, so if that one strip fails, it's less likely for them to have a threat against this offense. But now, because there are multiple strips and also being so aggressive, I do think it is less safer to use this. But nonetheless, we will use it because it is still a usable offense. Leo on double will fight on a crit rate build. A Delphoid on Vile Will, 100 res. Galleon, Vile Will on a 100 res max accuracy build 2 with the artifacts. And then finally, Christina and Vampire Will. Not level 40, so I can't put a relic. We did get most of skill 4, but he should get full skill ups on this. 110k effective HP on the Christina. Finally, a fast offense that you will meet a wall. So this is rune checking, right? Because it's more of that because you're using a 24 lead. It's going to be very hard for you to outspeed 33 leads with a Triton as you climb into Guardian. But, you know, there are still some people running 33 leads with AZ and such, and this is something that you could bring out. Kabila on plus 224. Then we have a Chew on plus 190. Swift Focus. We have a Galleon on Swift Fight. And then finally a Zeros on Swift Broken. Arena is mostly identifying or being able to identify which defenses you could hit with the offenses that you have. So the more you get used to these offenses, the easier it will be for you to start hitting things, rushing, and stop wasting time in that thought process while you are rushing. Because I think a lot of the problem for newer players or for people that are not used to arena rushes or their offenses in general is that it takes too much time for them to decide on what they can hit and what offenses they could bring in. And on top of that, if whatever you decided on does not work, then your win rate overall drops. So it's like, if you're not used to it, it's just a snowball that costs you your new rank. But let's try this out. Now, we can't use any other offenses into the defense that we created other than this one, hoping that we outspeed. The problem is the Kai is gonna survive. The Kai is gonna survive. So hoping we do enough damage to kill the rest, or at least Pyeongchul and Kai are the only one that's surviving. I think that's a great proc, reason why I think Galleon is better on Vile these days. Max resistance on Vero, but we do have max accuracy. Oh, we really killed, and he got the stun. Wow, the reset was also not on the Pyeongchul. It's okay. It's not GG yet, because Kaki should be moving, I believe. Yep. There you go. Okay, it's very early in the week. It just reset. These are the stuff that I kind of want to try using the dot team or the second turn team. Second turn team is probably safer. There's only one stripper in the defense, so it should be a lot safer unless it has will. It doesn't, so you just push it back and then it's your game. We should survive this like a boss. Perfect. Just get the reset here. And we put the Oblivion onto the Samath. Yep, easy one. Very easy win. Perfect. This one again is probably more of a Zeros, Kaki type of team that you want to use. Okay, we were so wrong. We got outsped. Resisted everything. We could try outspeeding, but we will be hitting them more, which is unfortunate. And if the more strips, then our team gets effectively really weaker. Let's try this, because the Vero does give us a lot of sustain and also protection with the passive. It might be enough. We actually cut. Wow. Failed the strip there. Oh my goodness, this is bad. Okay. We'll still use this. Good. It's okay. We still have skill 1 heals, and then we have this strip as well. Good. Nice. So only the Rakan should be alive soon. Perfect. See, like I said, the sustain comes in from the Vero. Nice. More heals. Yeah, we gave skill 1 recovery onto that Nora so that she could also bring in some sustain. Now this is where you also want to use this. Oh wait, there's Juno though. We can't use it then. So we'll use this instead because there is a Leo. We did give will to our Galleon is to deal with these teams so we don't get pushed back. And Galleon could use skill 3 in the right turn. Wow, Juno has no resistance and that happens. Perfect. I'm worried that the Triton's actually going to be on will here. Let's just try the Barrel team first and see if it has will. It doesn't, so we could bring in our Christina team actually. Oh, he pushed back the Vert a lot. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay, we survived though. And the Nem Tech is coming in. That's good. Oh. Oh, the animation looks pretty sexy there. Oh, this is bad. Oh, Vero does not move. Wait, Vero needs to move. Wow. Okay, I believe they're gonna die, right? So let's just go here. Nice, okay. We won. Oh, he didn't die. Damn. Sath was not enough. But if they now proc, they die, so. We kill here first. We kill here too. Nice. Okay, everybody's dead. Cool. That's why it's important to make them tanky. Very tanky. Again, dot team works well here. You could also try this. Again, you don't know if they have wool or not. There's only one stripper, reason why we're taking the Triton. Okay, he has will, but we can push back here. The kill potential isn't great. So we'll take this. Yeah, the kill potential isn't great. Kiki really doesn't do a whole lot of damage unless she takes multiple turns. So I think we are good. Oh, nice. Again, one stripper, so Leo. Leo also counters the Jaina, the Beast Rider. He has strip. He has will though. Crap. Okay, just hit the Jaina then. Oh my goodness, we might be in trouble in this one. Nice resist. Just don't get provoked, okay? Nice. Oh, no pushback either. We are good, I think. Pushback here. Come on. Oh. I guess we'll just kill Vanessa again. Okay. Clean. Kill the Jaina. Nice. Defense break. Perfect. Kill. Okay, yes. Going really well. So these are the type of teams where I kind of want to try and use this to outspeed, because although it's a 33 lead, this unit has pretty bad base speed. So there is a good chance that we could outspeed that, because Kabila has what? 80 more speed there, which is more than enough to outspeed. Rely on the strip. Oh, wow. Was that on revenge? That's crazy. Pushback? It's on despair. Nice. That was simple. He's having trouble with these, but again, if it's paired with this girl, it's kind of hard to deal with. First of all, they're very tanky. Well, actually, they have no damage, so we could take this actually. So even if they go first, we just strip. They don't go first, but look at those Guardian Wings. Oh wait, that's a great proc right there. Perfect. Yeah. We need our Zeros to survive for a long time, because we want that to get hit instead of the Kaki. Kaki deals with Camila really well, reason why this offense is still really good. Now this one, you can't really use the Leo team because of this guy. Sorry, not the Leo team. You can't use the Tiana team. So this defense, you can't use the Tiana team because once you strip, he's gonna cut in and then stun you or do something. So let's try this here, because even though they have defense break, we again have the Veramos. They're a tanky team. Nice. I think they're very slow. Reason why we're just cutting. This is very good. Yeah, this is very good. Many. Oh my, look at those dots. If they proc, they all die. Yeah, the provoke is nasty. Do I have water, Nobora? Maybe I should add it to my team, because that's a lot of dots. Nice. Everybody's dead. The team is good. I like it. Like, these teams aren't that strong, especially if you have this. Because if you have Leo, the Shumar is kind of broken. It absolutely does nothing. I kind of want to kill one of the Camillas easily. I have a feeling that we are going to kill the Vanessa, I hope. Oh, maybe not. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, we killed. Perfect. Only the Camilla left. See? Easy. But nonetheless, easy. Again, see? 24 lead with a Zen, then you could actually try this. It's that easy. Now, one downfall is that your Zeros is not going to do as much damage as you hope for because you have gave it so much speed. So I don't think it's going to kill that Pyeongchar. Yeah, okay. But we got the increased cooldown time, which is very important. I think it's a full reset, so even if he procs, we don't die. Now skill 2 should hit pretty hard. We give it a crit damage build onto Chiyu. So we got this win easily as well. There isn't a whole lot of things we could hit. I mean, we could try hitting these. It's just that it's going to be a rune test. We have to take in a fast team against these. If we get outsped, we lose. Reason why I'm kind of scared to take it. This, on the other hand, you could use this and still win. Yes, there is a second stripper, but you know, there's no real threat where one unit dies early. So if you get this pushback here, Juno usually does not use that a lot of times, but yeah, you can see that there is not a whole lot of damage that comes in. So I think at this point we just do this. Never mind. It kind of amazes me how Juno does not get defense broken. I mean, the 15% resist is kind of crazy. And we have a we don't have Oblivion, but we have this. We'll kill Camilla first. Perfect. And we just need Oblivion from the Delphoid and we win. She might not, yeah, she's not gonna have it because we didn't get full skill ups. Thankfully, it was enough. Okay, let's just put him on top of rank 10. I think that's all I'm gonna do. I think rank 10 is good enough. 8 hours ago, who is this? I don't know. We're not gonna hit that. Oh wait, can we? We could try this here. Now, if their entire team is really fast, then one unit dies. Thankfully, it's not really fast. And I think once Tiana moves, our entire team should move because it's tuned. Reset the Perna, please. Yes, we got the reset. Doesn't matter if she comes back because. Whoa. Oh, she's on Nem. Maybe I think that's why she cut. Oh, see, against this, I would highly advise the Tiana team rather than the fast team. Because you get the reset. Yep. So he's on Nem, reason why he cut there. And then everybody dies. Even if Man and Perry there, 3 would have died, right? So with that, we're rank 8. I think these offenses are really good. I think we lost once. I don't know how many attacks I did. I think at least 20. So I think it's like 19, 20, I forgot. But if you guys want to know, I think you guys can see it in the beginning of the video. Hoping that he's happy with the offenses. I hope that he could practice with them, play with them, so he can figure out which defenses that he could hit successfully and with confidence during rushes to get him G1 or even G2 next time. Hope you guys liked this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. If you guys want account improvements like this where I use Swap to find the best builds in your account, please join my Discord, fill out the Google form. If you guys want account reviews, join my Patreon, and I will see you guys next time.